Hello to my Virgos. All right. And happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Let's get into your reading. Let's get into your reading. Let's see what's going on in your cards. Let's see what's going on. All right. So the moon is in Aquarius. So I'm a magnet for brilliant ideas. I love it. Okay. So I'm talking to your sixth house. Your sun, moon, rising Venus does not have to be Virgo. It can be any zodiac sign. I'm talking to your sixth house. Sixth house. Sixth house is all about this is around your health, work habits, daily routines, fitness, your pets, service to others, diet, your spiritual practices is what we're talking about. Okay. So it don't matter what your zodiac sign is. I will refer to Virgo because Virgo rules sixth house. I'm trying to teach people how to know what signs rule what houses. Virgos rule sixth house. So anything around health, work habits, daily routines, fitness, your pets, service to others, diet, spiritual practices, you're a magnet for brilliant ideas. There you go. Bam. Let's get into it. Hopefully, everybody's getting out the house and enjoying themselves and being celebrated. Hopefully, fathers are being celebrated. Let's see. 599. Be steadfast. So fortify your mindset. Your angels are asking you to reconsider a belief you currently have. The present situation is calling you to change your mind about something in order to align with who you authentically are. Being steadfast and secure in your own intuitive wisdom is necessary now. So write down what is important to your soul at this time and reflect on how you can stay true to that in the days to come, even as you may shift your beliefs to harmonize with what you hold true within. 599. All right, so 599. So somebody is really, really built strong, and it's two things that you are trying to create, or two things that you may have ended, because again, nine is the while you were in hermit mode. Two things you may have um, you just your whole mindset both in your personal and your professional life, somebody's just built strong. So I feel like some good news is coming across somebody's path. That's what I'm picking up on here already. I feel like some good news is coming across in somebody's path. Like it's almost like simultaneously, because of the way that you're built, you could have ended, for instance, a friendship and a job at the same time, but then entered into a new timeline of a higher paying job or something that fits perfectly for your north node, your 10th house, your north node, and just being and where you are, your north node in terms of your friendships as well. So you could have ended a friendship with someone or a relationship with someone, personal relationship with some energies who you feel like, okay, that's not in my north node. And then your job that wasn't in your north node, for instance, right? So let's get into it. Let's get right into it. Let's go. All right. So the moon in Aquarius is the energy is perfect for releasing outdated beliefs, detaching from emotional baggage, and embracing visionary change. Aquarius rules innovation, freedom, and higher thinking. And so while the waning phase, it encourages you to let go and reflect on some things. Let's get into it. Eight of Swords here. Yeah. So again, around your health, your work habits, your daily routines, your fitness, your pets, service to others, your diet in terms of your spiritual practices. Somebody may have thought that somebody else's life was better than theirs to some degree, right? Until you kind of sort of sit around energies and realize, wow, that's not at all, right? Not at all. Not even a because you're a magnet for brilliant ideas in those areas of your life in terms of health, like I said, work habits, daily routines, fitness. Somebody is just built strong, right? And so what outdated belief or mental pattern are you ready to release? That's what you're ready to release. That you looking at other people and assuming that someone's life is better than yours. That's gone out the window. Two of Swords. Yeah. So you could have been in an impasse assuming that um what's going on behind people's closed doors are better than what you got going on behind your closed doors until you realize, nah, it's not. Again, you just happen to something is really something bringing something to the forefront for you, recognize, helping you to see that you are a magnet for brilliant ideas. Like somebody, and that's your own team. Sources aligning you with a team of energies who are also magnets for brilliant ideas. Yeah, so something is over, something is closed out so that you can thrive, not be in survival mode, but be in thrive mode. So, in what ways is Virgo emotionally detaching, and is it hurting or serving them? It's going to help you, because I feel like somebody's getting promoted to a leadership position. But think of it this way: whenever you close out a cycle, somebody's going to always feel like you you are on the wrong team. So I feel like somebody could be going from like maybe working alongside your colleagues to maybe managing your colleagues. But I feel like somebody's negotiation skills are different this time. And this here, looking at your cards, I feel like somebody is going to be negotiating uh, not just title and position, but also authority. Like what am I authorized to do in this position? Like, can I make my own decisions? Can I do this? Some kind of negotiation is going to be totally different this time for you, because you know your worth and you know your value. Somebody is just built strong. Here we have the Five of Pentacles here. So yeah, and the people were talking about you being, you being impoverished, you being in ill health, you worrying, isolation, financial loss, need, insecurity. He was just talking about all this kind of stuff, but money is coming across your path. Like, what were they talking about? Somebody, something you have mastered. Like somebody has worked, like you work 8 hours a day, like you have a job, whatever it is. So it's two situations that's ending, and it's causing a tower. It's causing a tower. Somebody is having a you're having an awakening of how like people will try to phase you out when they feel like your life is better than theirs. But so it's like you're quite resourceful. Here's the Queen of Pentacles here. Here's the Page of Pentacles here. So it's sending a very strong message to some energies who were immature when they come around money, that you're very resourceful, right? You don't have a problem speaking to people. You don't have a problem, like I said, you're a magnet for brilliant ideas. They just attracted to you. You don't have a problem taking some kind of action on brilliant ideas. Here's the Two of Pentacles here. Yeah. This Two of Pentacles here, right here. Somebody is a multitasker. You know, that you adapt to change easily. You're balancing your decisions, your priorities. I feel like this is something is a balance for you, healthy work life balance. So you can be closing something out. If you haven't already closed something out, something may be phasing out already. It could be a personal relationship and a business relationship. Something is phasing out because you're a magnet for brilliant ideas. Here's the King of Wands here. Yeah, and somebody's a bold leader, right? That people thought that behind closed doors, you were just gonna, what song is coming to mind? At first, I was afraid, I was petrified, kept thinking I could never live without you by my side. It's like your job. Like somebody could have felt like two energies could have felt like you couldn't live without them, whatever. Your personal and your professional life, your job or whatever. So some energies really thought that you was going to meet some kind of unfortunate end behind closed doors, and they won't get rich. Yeah, but something has come to light. Some people thought you were going to make some kind of unfortunate ending behind closed doors, and some people were going to get a payday. So learn how to be conservative with your time. Learn how to be conservative with your time. Somebody really bought into some kind of a fairy tale about, they went down that road. They thought something, horrible was going to happen to you, and that somebody going to get a phone call. That didn't happen. Here we have the Eight of Pentacles. You have mastered Somebody's just going to have to learn how to master something that they're doing, in terms of Eight of Pentacles here, and in terms of their 10th house, like their North Node, their career, their life goals, their achievement, public image, the masculine energy within themselves, like taking action, and then social status and also fame. Because, like I said before, two energies were quite disrespectful to you in some way, shape, form, or fashion. In other words, two energies just talk to you any kind of way. They thought that you were going to go behind closed doors and be so depressed. You were going to Ten of Swords. But look at you spinning around in the sun, glistening and shining. So yeah, you're successful, you're joyful, you're celebrating life, you have material happiness. I mean, like what? I don't know what somebody thought, but Anyway, where have you been too rigid in your thinking and your behavior? But this is what you and somebody, this is what you other people have in common. This is what you and other people have in common. Here's the page of swords here. So whatever anxiety you may have had about something is about to come to an end very soon, sooner than you think. Something is coming to an end very, very soon. But again, you're a magnet for brilliant ideas. Some things were done behind your back. Some kind of injustice was done behind your back by two sneakies. They were very sneaky. They could have done something in court. But something around your personal resources, your money habits, your possessions, your values, your financial security, your self-worth, your income. Yeah, they did something, whether it was in spiritual court or 3D court. They did something behind your back and they thought they were being sneaky. But now a tower is happening. The tower is coming down. And you're having a total recall of how energies, one of them in particular, who was um, who encountered two energies that were in their ear, was disrespectful to you. They all thought that you were gonna meet some unfortunate end behind closed doors. But here you are watching this video. Here's the Ten of Cups here. You cut them off. Something has come to an end. You cut all these energies that were sitting around your job or the table or whatever. You cut them off, and Source has entered you into a whole new timeline. You're around a whole new group of other people. So Seven of Swords. So I always say Seven of Swords. They've done something. What they did was like some kind of trickery, right? Some kind of betrayal, some kind of dishonesty. You know, there's a younger person here wanted to send. Some other people wanted to send you a message, but they used a younger person to do it. Um, um, but Source is saying to you, you're learning how to close out cycles, and it could have been a younger person you could have been sitting right next to in the workplace, or sitting right next to y'all in the same airspace, right? Talk to, whatever, using somebody to do it, but they were in the physical sense, like in the physical sense somehow. Um, Seventh house, um, something around marriage, something around relationships, partnerships, business contracts, inner desires, and enemies. Yeah. So here we have the Two of Cups here. Looks like you and somebody, moving towards your 11th house are really, really soulmates. They're part of your soul tribe. That's what I mean, soulmates. It doesn't always mean romantic. It could be like y'all are like really connected. Your souls are really, really connected in some way, shape, form, or fashion. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing for you. All right, let's close it out. All right, so yeah, somebody is meeting their soulmate, and injustice was done behind you and some energies back. But don't look back. I don't see you looking back. Somebody is an incubus spirit. Yeah, somebody secretly has a crush on you, whoever that is. The angel of prophecy and wisdom is with you. Somebody is a changeling. You have the gift of clairsentience. You pick up on other people's vibrations, their moods, emotions. Don't forget that rest is a form of self-care. First red flag, pray and meditate. It's time for you to do the mirror work, but somebody felt that's still in your identity. And these could be these two energies here. These two energies, all they were worried about is personal resources, possessions, like treating you like some kind of possession, you and somebody like a possession, um, financial security, trying to make you feel worthless. These two energies, and somebody else trying to make them feel worthless too, and also income. That's all they could see. The source was like, okay, all right, create the change that you want. Yeah. So some kind of injustice was done to you in some way, shape, form, or fashion. But sources say source is balancing things out for you, right? You are who they prayed for. Yep, you are who they prayed for in a lot of ways. So that is what I have for you. Um, yeah. So yeah, you and somebody are. You and somebody are. What is the part? Soulmates. Yeah, you and somebody who's sitting at this new table, this new group of energies that you are soulmates. So, like I said, a lot of goodness coming here, but you won't be looking back. You will not be looking back at all. Oops. Allowing. So radical acceptance says yes to reality in any given moment. So what's needed can come next, right? This card came out to reframe. This is happening for me, not to me. So something is happening for you. Something is really a gift. Yeah. Whoever these two energies were, They wanted your life so bad. It's like these two energies really wanted your life to a point where they just felt like they gonna just be stubborn about something. Um, but anyway, that's what I have for you. Let me see. One, two, three. What's the other card? Yeah, that they was somebody would steal your identity in the physical sense. Somebody physically stole your ID, like physically. So chanting. So what in the world? So that is what I have for you. Um, what is this here? Tower card. It's like two energies were just obsessed with your future in some way, shape, or fashion. Hmm. These are two loved ones, by the way. Like basically trying to keep themselves chained to you, even if it was going to cause you a tower. But the reason why I say it's being sneaky, they did somebody did something in spiritual court or physical court or 3D court. They wanted to do something. Where's the card? To swap your life for theirs. And now that something is actually going in your favor, these energies are now, and they are hot. When I say livid, tyrannical, things that turn upside down, topsy turvy. Um, mm. Anyway, that's what I have for you. All right. So, yeah, you're a magnet for brilliant ideas, and that's what I'm seeing for you. All right. Bye.